What's happening, family? Thank you for tuning in to episode 3 of Mensa Makes Sense. I am Mensa Baku. Real quickly, I want to drop some knowledge on you about the importance of daddy-daughter time and the dire necessity that fathers be active in their little girl's life. It doesn't matter if she's a newborn or if she's a fully matured adult woman, she's yours. And so much of how she relates to masculine energy depends on you. Your little girl is shaped by your demonstrations. Daddies spending quality time with their daughters is invaluable, and it really is unable to be quantified. But I do want to make a couple of points quickly on how daddy daughter time can transform a daughter's life as well as the daddy's life. First point I want to make: a daddy must have his daughter's ear. She must listen to you, not out of fear, but out of respect, because she knows you're teaching her something she will need later on in life. You get your daughter's ear by explaining the hows and the whys behind the discipline you exercise with her. You get your daughter's ear by telling her stories from your own experiences and making it make sense to her in terms of what she's going through. You get your daughter's ear by demonstrating that which you teach. We know from our own upbringing that we don't necessarily do what our parents tell us. We do what we see them doing. So as a daddy, as a father, your demonstration must be super solid. You must walk it like you talk it. You know what I'm talking about? You get your daughter's ear by showing her how a real man goes about handling his responsibilities. My daughter has been with me everywhere. She gets a firsthand glimpse of how her daddy takes care of things. When she was a newborn, I had her in class with me in graduate school. She's been with me at work when there's no babysitter. When school's out, she's with me at work. She's with me doing this. I bounce ideas off of her. But ultimately, your daughter gives you her ear when she knows that you are there for her no matter what, without question and without drama. Girls are already sensitive. So when she's in your presence and the entire time, you're talking about shit her mama doing, you yelling at her for this or that, or if you show no interest in what she's going through in her life, you can bet she will pull away from you. You have to give her space to unfold and let her know through your presence that as she unfolds, you're there for whatever spills over, good, bad, or indifferent. The second point I want to make: a girl must feel the influence and impact of her daddy. A daddy must show his daughter how to be tough but remain soft like a lady. He must teach her how to go hard in school, how to go hard at work, and how to go hard in life, but keep humility with you, because she must never become egoic and think her shit don't stink. A daddy must teach his daughter how to be self sufficient. Yeah, baby girl, have a man. Let him do manly shit, but always know how to take care of yourself, how to change your own tire, know how to handle a salesman at the car lot, know how to give someone high quality no's when you don't want to do something, and especially know how to go off on someone in a respectful way, because sometimes you have to give a motherfucker some straightening. More importantly, a young woman that knows she has a daddy to go to whenever she wants to talk about boys, friends, emotions, and how to handle them, or especially if she wants to talk about the politics of a career path. If she has a daddy to go to, that's a young woman that has an advantage over many other young girls. You know it and I know it. And though the advantage is neither here nor there, it is revealing. It's revealing in that she sees how many other girls don't have a father in their life. And of course, this is startling to her. It's still startling to me today. She also sees the hard work you put in to juggle all the aspects of being a man, let alone a daddy in this society. Man, there isn't enough time in this pod to unpack all the ways a daddy's influence benefits his daughter. But I will say this: when she is well behaved, can fall down, get up, clean her own bruises, when she can self soothe, her daddy is doing a good job. When she tells other people about her daddy as if he's a superhero, yeah, that's what makes every daddy smile. Because as a daddy, you know damn well all the shit you deal with day after day after day to make sure she doesn't have to deal with that same shit when she gets older. I say all this to say that a daddy's greatest impact on his daughter's life comes in the type of guys she will or does attract. Make sure your demonstration as a daddy in her life reflects the type of man you want her to end up with. So let me wrap this up real quick. Daddy-daughter time is where the bonds between a daddy and his little girl are reinforced. It is where they are made stronger. It is where you have soul to soul, God to God, spirit to spirit interaction. It is where you as a daddy reaffirm the God in your daughter so that she is less likely to be influenced by the dumb shit going on out here. A father must provide wisdom to his baby girl. I teach my baby girl that your joy is a magnet. I tell my shorty, speak only of those things you desire to see manifested in front of you. And don't talk about the stuff you don't want to bring into your life. Your words have mojo, baby. You speak love, you attract love. You speak success and you attract wealth. You speak of healing and you transform the world. And all you ever need to do is seek transformation, because change is temporary. Change is like dipping your toe into the waters of evolution. Seeking transformation is like doing a cannonball into that motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Look, I'm going to go in for real on fatherhood in a future pod, so stay with me. As always, I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to hear. Thanks for listening. See y'all in a little bit. This episode is brought to you by Baku Olorun's Omerta Black Voodoo, a novel about love, loyalty, and legacy. Jacob Playaway is an unabashed writer who tells the truth about the history of his people, and for it, he has to evade the structure's insubordinate agitator stamp, which would mark him as a dead man. It just so happens that he is also the orchestrator of a cryptic order, an outlaw outfit known as the Fam. He and his brothers belong to something. Everyone has an assignment and no one violates the code. They have a custom of respect, a small nation that furnishes its own doctrine of justice, retribution, and shameless pursuits of happiness. While Jacob tries to keep one half of his life an urban legend, if not a complete secret altogether, his other half meets an eccentric voodoo priestess who takes him on an unexpected spiritual journey. Omerta Black Voodoo, available on Amazon. Get your copy today.